Hello guys, today we're gonna have an illustration about how we use our EV charger be compatible with photovoltaic.
First step, click Node and Communication button to access the branch menu. The second step, activate the node balancing button and choose 3 box. The third one, setting configuration of grid max. Here we set 30 amperes and the EV minimum amperes 9 amperes. Number 4, click the signal button icon in the lower corner of the charger. The EM3 box will flash yellow, and then click the button of EM3 box, and then green light will stay on after pairing is complete.
Okay, after we setting the configuration about the photovoltaic, we will plug into the truck. And then we will use our RFID to get it started.
The main menu of display. The first one, consumption of kilowatt. Number 2, charging time. Number 3, charging speed. Then we will jump into our normal mode. In this mode, we can achieve dynamic loading balancing with another home appliance. In this mode, the grid input can be solar energy, the grid itself, or a generator, or a combination of these 3. In this case, it will simply involve dynamic loading balancing with other appliance. Then we will jump into our PV mode. PV mode is the only source of power, which is the most economic way. When EV power can provide the amperes larger than 6 amperes, the EV will charge with whatever power supplied by PV. When it's lower than 6 amperes, the EV will stop immediately. The second method is minimum plus photovoltaic. This is a less economic way. Remember, we set the grid max 30 amperes and the EV minimum 9 amperes in the first page. Under this mode, which means the charging minimum speed is 6 amperes. No matter how PV power can generate, the rest charging speed can be fixed up by grid. So it can possibly be 4 amperes from photovoltaic plus 5 amperes from grid, then equal 9 amperes, or it can be supplied by 3 amperes from photovoltaic and 6 amperes from grid equal 9 amperes. The last one is fast mode, which is the maximum replenishment speed. In this mode, EVs are no longer charged according to the minimum EV current, but rather according to the highest achieved current. For example, if you set the charging speed is 60 amperes, the solar can only provide 6 amperes. The grid will make up the rest, so to make it achievable equal to 30 amperes charging speed. So during this mode, EV can be replenishment with the maximum speed.
If we have a solar panel in our home, we want to have a greener future. With photovoltaic, we can have a power supply from the sun, which means that we can do it more economic and save the money. So stay tuned for Honor's EV charger system.